Today, I'll be talking about how to run a high converting leads ad campaign. A lot of people are trying to run lead ads on Facebook, but they try, and most of the time they waste a lot of money, a lot of resources, and the results are not coming. You waste your effort, you waste your money and all that, but you run adverts that are not converting. So in this video, I will show you exactly what you need to do in order to get very high converting ad campaigns, especially in the area of leads. Now, to set a lead ad campaign, if you have a landing page or you want to use the form that people fill on Facebook, whichever option you are selecting, this will help you. So take time to watch this video to the end, and you will be changing your life and the life of your business, and you will get very high conversions. Now, before we begin, I want to just show you some results from some of our previous adverts so far. As you can see, this advert has these campaigns in total has 4,312 purchases. As you can see, that we have the track record. We have helped thousands to be able to make more sales online. And it is the same procedure I'm going to help you to also make more sales. If you want to get a lot of purchases, just like what you're seeing here, you want to get 1,000, 4,000, 500, a lot of purchases, please take time and follow this procedure. Please, most of you don't watch the video to the end. You just watch it for some few minutes, then you want to go and do it. And at the end of the day, you may not be able to do it properly. So take time and follow it to the latter. So if you follow it and exactly what I recommend, if you do it, you are going to get it done. You are going to get a similar results, okay? Now let's go into the details. So for example, to create a new ad campaign, for example, let's say a lead, you come and then you click on create. From the create, you look at all the options, for example, and you can take leads. So for leads, it's good for instant forms, messaging and Instagram, conversions, calls, and all that. You may also, if you have a landing page, you can use either the leads or the sales option. Yeah. You can use either the lead or the sale option, okay? So let's say we are using the lead, for example. But let me emphasize that if you don't have a website or landing page and you want the people to fill the form and submit it to you on Facebook, you should use the lead. And you can also use the lead if you still have a landing page. You can still use it. So I'm using the lead objective in this case because the sales is also good, but that one is also more specifically for typical conversion e-commerce ads. Okay. Now, when you choose the lead, you click on continue. We have 3 levels of the advert. The first one is what we call the campaign level. The second one is the asset level. The last one is the ad level. So how do we go about it? You give a name to your campaign. So let's say 3-day event ad campaign. Then you scroll down. Now, we have something we call campaign budget optimization. The campaign budget optimization strategy is a strategy that can help you to use the same budget to share among your assets, so that the asset that is performing well, Facebook, you will authorize Facebook to spend more money on that one. So if you wish to use campaign budget optimization, it is good for new advert, but if your advert is optimized and you know the goal you are looking for and you are getting it and you are left with scaling up, you don't need campaign budget. But if you are yet to settle, if you are yet beginning the advert and you don't know which of your assets will be the best for you, you can use the campaign budget. So for now, I'm going to put the campaign budget off, but I'll put it on later. We also have the A/B testing. That is where if you use the A/B testing, it will help you to improve your performance, test versions with different images, different text, different audiences and placement to see how they all perform. So the use of the A/B test and the campaign budget, in fact, they're very similar. So what's happening is that when you have many, many images or many ad creatives that you don't know which one will do very well, you can put the A and B testing on so that you will be able to test different versions in the ad set and the ad level so that you can test which one is good. So for now, all of them are good, but for now, I'm putting them off. You click on next, okay? You go to the ad set level, you can name your ad set and you scroll down because we are doing leads. If you want one that people will fill a form to contact you, you choose instant forms. So with the instant form, you choose it and then you will go and create a form so that people will be able to follow that form to contact you. So I did a video specifically for the instant forms. If you want to know how to be able to create the form and then people will be able to follow that form and fail on Facebook. For that one, I did a video specifically for that. It's also a lead advert. So if you want to follow that particular one, you can check the link above. Okay. Now, for this, we are going to focus on a landing page. So I'll choose website. So when you choose website, you scroll down and then choose your performance goal, which is to maximize the number of conversions. The pixel, I already have a 3-day event pixel, which is the correct pixel for this particular program. Then choose the conversion event. The conversion event is, I want people to subscribe to this particular program. Okay, so I will choose the subscribe. Now, when you scroll down, now sometimes you may choose whichever conversion event you select. You may be told that this conversion has not taken place in the last 14 days and your advert may get 0 results. Yeah. So if you get any error like that, okay, if you have that error, I did a video specifically on how to solve that particular error. So when you check the link above, you will see that video so that you'll be able to solve the problem of your ad may not be optimized for conversion. You'll be able to solve that. But let me reiterate that the problem, that particular error message is normally caused if your pixel is not well connected to your website, or if the pixel is well connected, but the conversion event you are selecting, it hasn't occurred. When I say the conversion event, what do I mean? Let me just show you something shortly. When I say a conversion event, for example, when I say it hasn't occurred, this is a website. So let's say that this is the site where I'm sending the people to. Anyone who sees the advert should come to this particular site. Now, when they come to this site, let's say that on my advert, I'm targeting people to fill this form. And let's say that so far, no one has filled the form. Even myself, I haven't tried it. If no one has filled the form and you yourself too, you haven't filled the form, if you come to the conversion event, it will indicate that the event has not occurred. So what do you have to do? You have to come to the site. First of all, follow it, fill the form. When you fill the form and submit, the system is going to record that they have received that particular event that you are optimizing for. So when the event is received, and let me just show you, because sometimes it will take you longer for the event to when the action takes place. It normally takes you longer before you will see it happening. So currently in my event manager for this particular one, if you check the pixel, if I fill the email, it is supposed to show here. And here, the last one that was received was in the last 23 hours for filling the form. But filling the form and the subscribing. If you look at the page view, landing on the page, as I just landed on the page, for some minutes, it will show here that someone has viewed the page, like the page view, someone has viewed the page. So that one normally it may take up to 1 hour to reflect. So if what you are optimizing for, you try taking that action and it doesn't show in your event manager, don't worry. What it means is that it hasn't reflected, but it is taking time to be processed and will reflect accordingly. Now, if it reflects, if the event that you are taking, you are optimizing for reflects, and you come back to the the ad manager where you are optimizing for that event, it won't show that error message again. Okay. Now, if that sometimes you may need to set up standard and custom event. If you don't know how a standard or custom event is, please, you can check the link above for that video on how to set up a custom and a standard event. Okay. Yeah. You can also check the links in the description of this video. I will leave the links there for you to follow and check some of these videos, because those of you using computers, you can see the links I'm mentioning above. But if you're using a phone, you may not see it and you have to look down. You have to check the links in the description to be able to get them. Okay, so you go further and choose your budget. So what will be your budget? Is your budget going to be $20 or 20 pounds or $5 or £5 or whatsoever? Whichever one you are setting, I normally advise my clients not to use less than $5 a day. If you live in countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, or the United Kingdom, and most parts of Europe, generally, if your budget is less than $5 a day, you won't even see any significant result, because the cost per impression is very high in those countries I just mentioned. The cost per impression is comparatively lower in some countries. For example, India. For example, so most parts of Africa, the cost per impression is comparatively lower than the US and Canada and most countries of Europe. So you need to choose a budget that is at least something that can give you a significant results. So normally you can start, even if not at all, $10 and above. Or even if you don't want to start at, you don't want to spend at all, you can do $5. But know that the $5 is just for you to test the waters and see what is happening. You have to definitely increase it, because that budget cannot give you any meaningful results. Then you come and look at your end date and your start date. So let's say that I'm running this advert to the end of the month. Then you come to the audience. If you have an audience, you just click on use saved audience and pick it. If you don't have, you can come here, select the location, select the age, you select the demographics. So I already have an audience, so I just need to take that audience and I may edit it for you to see. This is how a typical audience is. You have the locations of the countries I want to target, the age groups. If I also fail, I want to target cities specifically, I can do that. Then the interest. The interest is the people that I'm targeting. What are their interests? What are the pages they follow? So this one is about a speaking event. So I have to target things like speakers bureau, public relations, public broadcasting, and all those things. So target the gender I want, which is women, and the age group. Then after that, I saved it. Then when you scroll down, you will see placement. So we have advantage placement and we have manual placement. You can go for manual placement because it's the best. For the advantage placement, sometimes they will show your advert to some of the placement that are not effective. So when you click on edit, you go to manual, and under manual, you can select. So for example, audience network and messenger are not good placement. So you can remove them, leave Facebook and Instagram. Under Facebook, the feed, the stories and reels are also good. In-stream advert are not that effective. Search results are also good. So these are the ones that you need to select. After that, you click next. Then when you get to the ad level, you can now select the images you want. So for example, I can use either a single image or video. In fact, we have create ad and then use existing posts. And normally I like the create ad because that one will help you to customize it. For the use existing post, that one is going to take something you've already posted on the page. And most of the time you can't customize it. That's why I don't like it. So for example, if I click something like this one, you see, there are not much that I can customize here. So you see that if I want to choose the pattern I even want, I may not be able to do that. So don't choose the existing post. Choose existing post if you are running an engagement advert. But if it is a lead advert or conversion and others, choose create ad. So when you choose create ad, choose manual upload. If you have a catalog too and you want to use that catalog, fine. But normally manual will do. Then you go to format, single image. We have single image of video, carousel, and collection. So for this video, I'm doing a single image of video. If you want to use carousel, you can click carousel and select a lot of pictures. But if we're going with a single image, let's see how it works. So I'll come here and then just click on add media. Then add the media that I want. So let's say I want to use this image. So you see, so you choose your image, you put the text. So let's say that that's the primary text. So this is what I have, calling all ambitious female nonfiction authors and all that. So you put your description or your primary text and your headline. So your headline could be something like what you're seeing here. Register 3-day event for free, or whatsoever you want to put there, just to at least to convince people to take an action. The button I want is book now. So if I'm telling you that you can register the meeting for free and I'm asking you to book now, should be interested. Then I will now put the website link here. So when you check, you see that everything appears very nice. Then I can publish. So if it were a video, you would just need to go to click. So we can delete the image, and then select a video, add it, and then you can edit it and put a thumbnail to it. And when you publish it, it is submitted. You now need to go and sit down, then wait for your advert to be approved, and then you check how the advert is going to perform. If you take time and you follow it, you are going to set up an advert that will give you high converting result. Now, remember, I mentioned about custom and standard events. You will need your custom and standard events, your pixel properly connected. Okay. Yeah. If you also have a conversion API on, that is an additional thing that is good for you. I know if you follow those procedures and you take action, you're going to get good results at the end of the day. Now, the most important thing you need to know is, if you are done with this, all that I'm saying, you have to publish. If you don't publish, nothing has happened. So you have to publish. Now, when the advert is running, you need to be following up. You need to be checking to make sure everything is running well. There are some people, they just start running an advert, then they don't even check how the advert is performing. They don't check the budget it is spending. They don't check the impressions. They don't check the cost per result. They don't check the reach. And at the end of the day, you may just be wasting money and not getting any result for it. I believe when you take time and follow this, you are going to get good or high converting result. As I told you earlier, you can follow the other video I mentioned on how to, it is a lead generation ad, but that one you have to let them fill a form manually. Okay. Thank you once again for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, follow the WhatsApp link in the description of this video to WhatsApp us. You can also leave your comments in the comment section. If you follow this video and you're not able to get the solution you are looking for, we can help you set effective ad campaigns for you that will help you to be able to, get good results. Last but not the least, if your advert, if you want to do different ad sets to compare and see which ones are doing well, you have to come here. You can click on create ad set. After you create an ad set, you can also set another ad there within the same campaign. You just change the audience or the image you are using. And as I was talking about the A/B testing, you can put the A/B testing on, come and use different images to set different ads. So that one, when you come, you can just click, you see, you can click on create ad. You can create ad. Okay. You can create ad. When you create ad, you have different, you can put different image and different description there and run the advert. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.